Welcome to Solve It Like a Marketer. Today we're going to be looking at the importance of access to education for all in marketing. Don't go away. Now, one of the reasons that I created my channel and these marketing videos is I really believe that everyone around the world should have access to educational opportunities. No matter what your interest is, you should be able to learn freely without the burden of having to raise the money to pay for tuition fees. Now, here in Canada, for instance, attending university is a privilege. It's become extremely expensive to do so, and only a small percentage of people can afford this type of higher learning. At the college level, there is more opportunity for affordable learning. I teach at a college in Toronto, and what I love is that for many Canadian students, access to education is within reach and affordable. For international students, though, fees are quite high, and for them, the trick is balancing education with working sometimes two part-time jobs in order to afford to both live and learn. Finally, I believe small business owners and entrepreneurs should have access to free tools that allow them to expand their business, their network, and think outside the box. So why is marketing so important in today's day and age and fuels me to produce these videos on various topics? Well, with the state of the world as it is, we're all having to think about how to pivot. We've all heard of that term, pivoting. Do things differently, reimagine ourselves and our companies. And sometimes these are really simple adjustments. Let's take the example of the local store owner who carries everyday items, from candy bars to tomato soup to potato chips. Even here, they can think about the consumer experience right from when the customer walks in the door. What do they immediately see? What do they smell? What other senses are piqued? What draws their attention? With a few simple adjustments, that store owner can guide the consumer along a path through the store, adjusting what products are at eye level, for instance, a really primary placement for important goods. If the consumer is there to buy a candy bar, can they be enticed to also buy a pop and a bags of chips? Now, one store chain that does an incredible job in guiding its customers to buy more is IKEA. Everything in their store is carefully placed. Nothing is random. The customer is navigated through the store basically without them even knowing it. Their path is predetermined. What they see and focus on has been pre-crafted by behavioral marketers. Pricing levels carefully crafted so that everything is within reach, and you just keep buying more and more. It really isn't until you cash out that you realize all these affordable products have basically added up significantly. Of course, there are a few stores that are going really high tech with cool 3D visual displays to catch your attention, transport you into a different world, and entice you to shop. And this is where understanding marketing is really key. It's actually quite fun to be in a store like this and aware of exactly how they are attempting to grab your attention and, in essence, manipulate your buying patterns. Another area of great importance is online versus brick and mortar. Many stores are expanding their online offerings or switching to solely online. Now, it's all about sitting comfortably at home and ordering our groceries, pre-made dinners, beer, wine, and, well, the list goes on. It's also important that you understand how to leverage this medium effectively, well, in conjunction with, of course, social media. Even if you aren't actively part of the conversation, someone, somewhere is talking about you. So it's up to you to jump in and dialogue with your customers. Finally, there are a myriad of options when it comes to PR, public relations. Remember, this is earned, not paid media. Send out press releases, get articles in newspapers, write blogs, anything to shout your brand from the rooftops. You don't have to pay a penny. It really just takes time and effort. So, these are just a few examples of how marketing can help you realize your goals. It's not just about having great ideas for business. It's how to execute these ideas. And this is why I started Solve It Like a Marketer, to give students of marketing, business owners, entrepreneurs, and people who are just curious a path towards expanding their knowledge and possibly starting something new. I do deeply care about young minds as well. I truly believe we need to foster the youth of today so that they can become the leaders of tomorrow. So, I want to hear from you. Let me know how any of my videos may have piqued your interest, possibly inspired you, and other topics, well, maybe you'd like me to cover. I have already heard from people from across the globe, countries such as India, Holland, the US, New Zealand, so please keep those comments coming. They also inspire me to keep providing up-to-date and relevant content. So for now, think big, be creative, and never stop your search for knowledge and growth. If you'd like to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you every week with a new video, so please stay tuned, and together, let's solve it like a marketer.